whenever we talk about fear and how to overcome fear, everyone thinks that the answer is courage. There's a thing that goes around the internet called Do It Scared. I actually wrote that in my book, Take the Stairs, way back in 2012. And so I believe in a lot of that. But I believe now that the real antidote to fear is not courage. It's service. See, fear is an entirely self-centered concept. We feel fear when we're thinking about ourselves, right? It could be like physical fear, like, oh, is something going to happen to me? Like there's a house fire or somebody, I'm in a dark alley and somebody's walking down and I feel fear, right? That's healthy fear. But we also feel it in very shallow ways, like, oh my gosh, I can't hit record on the camera because, gosh, what if people think I look funny, or what if something's in my teeth, or what if people don't like what I say, or what if my hair is messed up, or like what if I fumble around, right? Fear is a self-centered concept. In certain ways in our life, it's very healthy. It's meant to protect us, but there is no fear once the mission to serve becomes clear. If I'm walking down the road and I see a car accident and a car flips over and someone is trapped and they're yelling for help, I go running over to help that person. Suddenly, I'm not thinking about, does my breath stink? Right? Do these pants make my butt look big? Am I qualified to help this person? No, you don't. All of that, because you're going to help somebody. And this is when humans are at their highest. It is when they are helping. Your highest self is to be your highest value to others. And the moment that I switch from self-centered success achieving to service-centered helping, the fear disappears, because it's no longer about me. It's about helping another person. And so it's not mustering up the courage. It's centering ourselves in service. And I think this is what makes, people think of firefighters and first responders as so courageous. And clearly they are. But what I think makes them magical is not that they have extraordinary courage to just not listen to the fear. It's that they have a relentless dedication and pursuit to helping others. And so it's the fear steps aside because they have said, I am someone who's going to lay down my life if necessary to help others. And that's what makes them extraordinary. But that's a tactic that we can all apply in our lives, but personal brands must apply it. Because if you don't, you will stay stuck in procrastination forever. You will constantly find excuses to go, my course isn't good enough yet to release it to the world, or I'm not yet qualified enough. We like to think we have great tactics. We do have great tactics, but it's all worthless if someone can't overcome their fear. And, I've realized, and I think our team has figured out, that there's only so much we can do to motivate someone and provide external motivation to try to pump people up to do something. The real magic happens when they are focused on service. And this is amazing. I have several of my private clients now, our company does one-on-one coaching, that's what we do. But, and I still have some private clients. Most of my private clients are like billionaires. They're pretty wealthy people. And, when I look at Ed Milet as an example, if you don't know Ed, he's somebody that is worth hundreds of millions of dollars, has one of the biggest podcasts in the world. He became a client because we were helping him with his book launch. We actually helped him pre-sell over 100,000 copies of his books. We actually sold 35,634 books on one day. With Ed, it was a very epic thing because of how much trust he had banked up and all of who he was, his reputation. But Ed is not building his personal brand because he needs more money. He's not building his personal brand because he needs more notoriety or fame. If those were the drivers, he would have stopped a long time ago. He flew past all of that. And yet he still works extremely hard. Extremely hard. Why? Because he wants to make people's lives better. He genuinely cares about that. He doesn't need more social media followers, more Amazon reviews, like more email subscribers. He needs the feeling of going, I'm helping more and more people. It is both an immediate service, provides an immediate sense of deep satisfaction, that where we are deeply satisfied in the moment, and also an insatiable desire simultaneously to have more, to serve more people. It's like you're both deeply satisfied with changing one life and yet addicted to reaching and helping more people at the same time. Whereas like money is not that way. Money is a finish line that keeps moving. I need, if money is the goal, I always need more money and the goalpost keeps moving. If fame is the goal, I get a little bit of fame and all it does is that it's a goalpost that keeps moving. You never get enough of it. But service is one that it's like, if I'm changing one life, then it's enough. And if I'm changing 1 million lives, I'm still powerfully inspired to do more. And that's where the magic is. That's where the juice is. That's where the power is. And we just don't have enough people in the world talking about it and chasing it and celebrating service. They're celebrating all the other things, fame and vanity and metrics and money, and all those things can be good, but they should be subservient to service. And the people that we work with are true mission-driven messengers. They're people who say, I want more money, but it's subservient to the mission. I want more income, but it is subservient to impact. I want more revenue, but it is subservient to reputation. That's what makes a mission-driven messenger a mission-driven messenger.